Hi friends, I'm going to finish chapter 3, and remember they're having a dance party in the basement with Frank the washing machine, and the dryer, and the towels. And Plastic screamed, dance party, and it is. They follow the Stingray song with Greasy Little Buffalo, then a number called Love Train, which Frank and the towels know from the radio. Stingray wraps her flippers around Plastic, and they roll together in circles on the dusty basement floor. Frank bangs his lid up and down, and the towels shimmy their corners as much as towelly possible. Then Stingray grabs Lumpy's paw, and they wiggle and kick and swish their backsides while Plastic bounces so high she hits the basement ceiling. Finally, everyone collapses in exhaustion, even Plastic. The music over, they sit around happily chatting and eating slices of the imaginary chocolate peanut butter mocha vanilla banana cake, with frosting roses for all. Stingray puts her flipper around Plastic and says, "You see, there's nothing to be frightened of in the basement. It may be dark and dusty, but it's perfectly safe." "I know," says Plastic. "I mean, it might be scary for the mice," says Stingray, "because they're small, and the washer and dryer are so big, but it's not scary for larger toys like you and me." Oh no. Suddenly, Plastic remembers. The mice! Bonkers, Millie, Brownie, and Rocky. "We left them upstairs with the shark," she says in a small voice. "What?" "We left Sheep up there too." "Huh?" "With the shark." Stingray is aghast. "Oh, they're going to be so mad." "If they're..." Plastic can't quite say what she's thinking. If they're what? If they're still alive. "It's eating them right now," Stingray cries. "It thinks they're garbage. We left them there to get eaten while we had a dance party. I can't believe it. We're horrible friends." "Horrible. I hate myself," moans Stingray. "Lumpy, stop talking to the towels. We have to go. The shark is eating Sheep and the mice." Lumpy takes in the situation and feels like he might throw up, even though he doesn't even eat. "What should we do?" he asks. "Oh, the poor mice," continues Stingray, ignoring his question, "shoved into a shark's stomach with bits of cardboard and sour milk smell, chewed into tiny bits of mouse mixed with green beans, and things with mold on them." "Ooh, that's it." Stingray waves her flipper, inspired. "Garbage. We need garbage." "How come?" Plastic wants to know. "It's a garbage-eating shark, right?" "Right. So if we stuff it full of garbage, at least it won't be able to eat anyone else," explains Stingray. "Come on." There's no time to be secretive. Lumpy, Stingray, and Plastic dash upstairs to the kitchen and open the cabinet under the sink. Lumpy pulls with his teeth, and Stingray yanks with her flippers, and together they grab the plastic garbage bag and drag it out of its bin. Grunting and huffing, they lug it up the stairs while Plastic bounces at top speed into Honey's bedroom. There she finds the shark on one corner of the rug, right next to Sheep and Bonkers. It looks as if it's about to eat them. And where are the other mice? Oh dearie, it's too late. Plastic takes a good hard bounce on the floor and launches herself at the shark, hitting it hard on its back. "Oof! Take that, you mouse eater," she yells. Still waiting for Lumpy and Stingray to get up the stairs with the garbage, she retreats briefly, then bounces the shark again. "Ouch," the shark says as Plastic readies herself for a third bounce. "Would you back off for a minute, Roundy?" "You big mean mouse eater," cries Plastic, and she bounces it again. Oof! This time knocking the shark off its tummy and onto its side. "Hey," it yells, "mind your manners." Sheep and Bonkers rush to safety underneath Highlander, just as Stingray and Lumpy struggle in with the bag of trash. "Sit on it, Lumpy," cries Stingray. "Hold it down." Lumpy very bravely launches himself onto the body of the weakened rubber shark, pinning it on the floor with his forefeet and holding it down with his bottom, while Stingray grabs bits of garbage from the bag and shoves them into the shark's hollow insides. Oh my gosh, here's a good picture. All the action. Lumpy on top of the rubber shark, Stingray shoving garbage in, Plastic's watching. Oh my gosh, it's kind of crazy. Splurk, in goes an orange peel. Splot, a used tissue. Splurk, another orange peel. The shark is struggling and tossing its head, snapping its jaws, but Plastic gives it a hard bounce on the nose, and Stingray keeps shoveling in the garbage. A wet coffee filter, moldy blueberries, rubber band, half-eaten pancake, old tofu, soggy lettuce, unwanted carrot. All of it goes into the hollow shark until it can't hold any more and its jaws are wedged open. There, cries Stingray. Now you can't eat any more mice. Now rice, says the shark with its mouth full. The bedroom is safe, Stingray calls out to Sheep. And whatever mice have survived, you can come out now. If we work together, we can all tie the shark down with some yarn before Honey gets home from her playdate. Sheep rolls out slowly from beneath Highlander. She's followed by Bonkers, and Millie, and Brownie, and Rocky. They're all there. All 4 mice. Oh, hi, says Stingray. I thought you were eaten, says Plastic. We saved you, Stingray announces, standing on his tail and waving her dirty flippers around. We didn't run away, like maybe it seemed like we did. We didn't run away or go to a dance party. Uh-huh. She chuckles to herself, like we would have a dance party at a time like this. Excuse me, says Sheep, agitated. If Lumpy keeps sitting on my new friend, how can we have our chewing club? What new friend? Snaps Stingray. What club? Wonders Lumpy. While you guys were gone, we invented it, explained Sheep. Me, the shark, and Bonkers. Remember how I chewed the grass that one time when I went outside, and I chewed a shoelace before, too? And she gestures with her lone ear at the shark, she only just got here. Already she's done cardboard and bubble wrap. So we thought we'd have a club. Sheep looks at the shark, underneath Lumpy, its mouth stuffed with garbage. But if you keep doing that to her, I don't know if it's going to work out. I just now did a bit of cardboard, cries Bonkers. I did, I chewed it. Do you want to see? He scurries over to the box and shows them a tiny nibble. So I can join the club, too. I didn't even know he had teeth, whispers Stingray to Lumpy. Yeah, they've all got teeth, says Lumpy, who was still sitting on the shark, just tiny mouse ones. Oh, says Stingray, who doesn't have any teeth at all. Gooey good, says the shark. Oh, right, cries Bonkers. It's going to be called the Chewing Society of North America. Great name, huh? Lumpy wants clarification. You mean the 2 of you are in a chewing club with her? He points with his nose to the shark underneath his bottom. Sheep nods. It was the shark's idea, explains Bonkers, because sharks are naturally good at chewing. We're going to make a list of all the stuff we want to chew, too. It's called the List of Chewables. Great name, huh? We're going to start with a sock, because nobody will notice if a sock is missing. People lose socks all the time, right? Oh no, says Plastic. I think we made a mistake. Don't be hasty, says Stingray. Let me get this clear. Sheep, did this shark attempt to eat you? Sheep shakes her head. Did it try to eat the mice? Sheep shakes her head again. It was only chewing, not eating? Sheep nods. Everyone up here was fine all this time, and you were just sitting around forming clubs together and not even wondering what happened to us? Yes, answers Sheep. Stingray glares at Plastic. You told me she was eating everybody. You told me they probably weren't even still alive. Oops, says Plastic, bouncing lightly. She rolls over to the shark. Hello, my name's Plastic, and I'm not a roundy, I'm a ball. I'm made of rubber like you. The shark doesn't reply. And, I am sorry I bounced you. Plastic continues. I am sorry I bounced you a lot of times, actually. Nothing from the shark. I got almost eaten one time by a beagle dog, and I got really, really scared when you started with that grunk that you do. You know how you go? The shark nods, a very tiny nod. I think I don't understand chewing, Plastic goes on, because I don't have a mouth or any teeth because of being a ball. It's normal for a ball not to have those things. I can smell, though, and see and hear, even though I don't know how I do them. She's expecting the shark to express interest, because really what she just said is very interesting, but the shark only twitches. She seems quite weak now that Plastic looks at her as if maybe she's choking on all that garbage. The shark disgorges a small bit of soggy lettuce from her mouth. Lumpy, says Plastic, I think you should stop sitting on our new friend. Oh, Lumpy had forgotten where he was. He climbs off the shark. We should probably take the garbage out of her, he says thoughtfully. Fine, says Stingray. She rears up her tail, grabs the shark with her flippers, and begins shaking it over the plastic garbage bag. Unwanted carrots, soggy lettuce, old tofu, pancake, rubber band, blueberries, coffee filter, orange peel, used tissue, more orange peel. When the shark's empty, Stingray drags her down the hall to the bathroom, while Lumpy shoves the trash bag under Honey's bed. Then together they turn on the bath, put in a plug, and run some water. The limp, exhausted shark doesn't say a word. When the water is deep, they add some bubble bath and put her in. The soapy water runs into the shark's hollow cavity and washes out all the leftover bits of garbage. The shark revives. She begins to swim the length of the bathtub, swishing her thick tail with only her top fin sticking out into the air. It is exactly the way the shark swam on Fearsome Friends of the Briny Deep. But Lumpy doesn't tell that to Stingray, even though it sends a shiver across his back. When the shark is clean, they drain the water and dry her off in Tuk-Tuk's warm folds. I'm really, really, really sorry, says Plastic again, rolling to meet them as they re-enter Honey's bedroom. The shark coughs once and then asks, You a floater? Why, yes, I am, says Plastic, pleased. All right, then, the shark says gruffly. Any floater is a friend of mine. I'm sorry, too, says Lumpy. It was a bad mistake. What are you, bison or buffalo? Asks the shark. Buffalo, Lumpy answers. What's the difference? Lumpy shrugs. He doesn't actually know. He has never heard of a bison. Just kidding you. There's no difference. Bison, buffalo, it's the same thing. The shark laughs and turns his eyes to Stingray. Yes? Stingray looks away. I am... What, cat got your tongue? Stingray squirms. Like the way you swim, she finally says. Yeah, well, it comes natural when you're a fish, says the shark. Stingray's mortified. She is a fish, but swimming doesn't come naturally to her because she's made of plush, not rubber. Are you going to say sorry, asked the shark, or not? Because I think I'm owed an apology here, and to be honest, I've had a rotten day. The word sticks in Stingray's throat, but she chokes it out. Sorry. And once it's been said, she's surprised to find that she feels a whole lot better, like she's been holding her breath, if she had breath, and has now, after a long time, exhaled. Apology accepted, says the shark. Now, could anyone recommend a piece of wood or an old bit of junk no one cares about in this place? Because I could really use something to chew. And that's the end of chapter 3. So, dance party in the basement and shark turns out to be nice. So, good surprise there. So I'll stop here for now and continue with chapter 4 next week concerning that plump mouse Bonkers, the vacuum cleaner, and a friendship between fish. All right, friends, I'll see you soon.